Master Coach Rich Grogan here. Hope you're having a fantastic day. So, coming back at you with another live stream here. We're trying these things out in regards to what we're wanting to do here. Want to do live streams 3 days a week and then repurpose these live streams for our podcast, but just importantly, repurpose them for TikToks and YouTube Shorts and Reels, basically trying to get every message out in as many different ways as I possibly can, to help with, the Warrior Confidence Hockey is all about helping establish and grow and unleash champions that lead with integrity, both on and off the ice. So I got a question for you today. Is this whole month Synergy September? So in the comments, tell me what you believe synergy means. And I've got the comments open. I'm broadcasting to 3 different platforms. So this is all, like I said, brand new here in regards to this live streaming to all the 3 different platforms. So if you pop on and you see me, let me know, one, what you believe synergy is. Tell me what platform you're on. It may tell me and it may not here in the chat box. And then also tell me what you think synergy is. And if you would kindly let me know, how's the visual look, and then how's the audio sound? I know that's a lot. I'm asking a lot there, but like I said, we're trying this out to see how it goes. So what I titled this is bringing your own synergy, your own energy to create that synergy to the team, and 3 basic steps to do it. And the 3 basic steps, and I've talked about this at end, not only in the martial arts setting, but in the entrepreneur world and with athletes, hockey players. And martial arts we have was called the martial arts triangle. And what the martial arts triangle is, and the triangle, all 3 parts of the triangle are synchronized in unison, the same length. Well, they are the mental, the spiritual, and the physical. So what I believe is to bring that energy, your own energy, to create that synergy, the 3 things you need to bring are the mental, spiritual, and physical, but they all have to be in a positive setting, meaning the mindset. Got to have a positive mindset. Now, I'm not an all sunshine and rainbow kind of guy. The world's a tough, mean, nasty place, as Rocky says. And I don't care how tough you are, it'll beat you to your knees and keep you there permanently if you let it. And it will. But mentally, you got to do your very, very best. And part of the Warrior Confidence Shield is kind of almost like that armor of God. I've got it on my over here on the wall. There it is. And that shield is building that belief in yourself, that confidence, that warrior confidence to do the best you can to block out all the negativity and allow the positivity to continue to grow. It's sort of like weeds in a garden. You plant your seeds in the garden, but if you don't weed it, those weeds are going to destroy whatever seed you have planted, and the weeds are going to take over. Well, the same thing, because we're always inundated with negativity. It's just everywhere. So we got to have that shield up to block out all that negativity and then have that confidence to pluck those weeds, so to speak, when they pop up. So bringing the mental, got to have what I call an attitude of excellence, a mindset of success, a mindset of a champion, that mindset of, I know it's going to be tough. I know it's not going to be easy. I know there's going to always be reasons for me to give up and quit. Things I was told all the time was, Richie, you're not big enough. Richie, you're not strong enough. Richie, you're just not good enough. Richie, you're not smart enough. Richie, you just ain't going to make it. That's a lot of negativity. And those weeds are still in there. I got to pluck them all the time. But part of that Warrior Confidence brand is that belief in yourself, having that mindset of a champion, which leads to that mindset of success, right? You got to think like a champion in order to be successful like a champion, but you got to have that attitude of excellence in order to push through. So that's the first part. The second part, the spiritual. Now, I believe the spiritual, and I'm a Christian. Doesn't mean I'm perfect by any means. My goodness, it's a battle every day. I just know now I've got God in my corner. It's the best corner man I've ever had. But spiritual, what I truly believe is knowing and believing that you are just a speck in the universe. You are. It's much bigger than you. But you can create and make a profound impact. Sort of like throwing a pebble in a pond. It's just a pebble in a big pond. But what does that pebble do? It creates ripples. The same thing you can do. You can create those ripples. But you got to go in, and I like to think, the heart of a warrior. The heart of a warrior. The heart of a warrior means you've got the heart, the passion, the grit, the resilience, the determination to fight and battle, to scrap, claw, do what you got to do. That also, that heart of a warrior leads to the work ethic of an underdog. You know, an underdog's always fighting like they're behind. An underdog's always trying to get noticed because, well, I was always an underdog. I was always overlooked, right? So I wanted to make sure I was seen, noticed, heard. And how I did that, I wasn't being ever disrespectful. There's ways to get noticed. One's being disrespectful and rude, and that gets you noticed for all the wrong reasons. The other is putting forth your absolute very, very best, having that heart of a warrior, having that mindset of success and mindset of a champion, having that work ethic of an underdog. So that spiritual side is giving your heart, passion, soul into everything you do to bring that positive energy to your team, to the game, to your well, I guess your team, but all that what I'm trying to get together is a team is more than just other players. It's the players, the coaches, the organization. You're bringing that that heart of a warrior. And the third part, I said the mental, said the spiritual, and the third part is the physical. Now, the physical is your actual effort, but it's more than just the muscles physical. It's also about what you do to fuel this perfect machine that we are. I guess we're not really a machine, but you think of it, you would never, and I've used this example many, many times, you would never go out and dump dirt in your engine block or in your gas tank. Why? Because your high performance vehicle needs the proper fuel. Well, you are a high performance, priceless vehicle. If you want to call yourself a vehicle, I like to think champion. So why in the world are you going to feed that champion greasy, gross, disgusting fast food? Your engine, you're not going to be able to do your very, very best. So if you're filling up on greasy, disgusting food that isn't going to help you perform at your very, very best, you're not bringing that positive synergy to the team. So a quick recap. 3, 1, the mental, have an attitude of excellence, mindset of success, and a mindset of a champion. 2, the spiritual, have that heart of a warrior, that work ethic of an underdog, that realization that you are going to give everything you've got to bring it, man, to synchronize with a team. And a third part, the physical, is, of course, what you do, I like to say, on and off the ice. Off the ice, you're stretching, you're working out, you're eating the right foods. On the ice, you're giving your absolute very, very best. But I'm telling you, you've got to fuel the machine, the priceless machine that you are, with the right fuel. Now, of course, I'm talking about fuel you put in here, eating the right foods, but it's also, hydrating. It's also feeding the right, putting the right input in here as well, and the right input in your heart. Yeah, there you go. 3 simple steps. All right. Well, like I mentioned, I was just doing this little live stream. I haven't seen anybody pop on yet, but that's okay. If you see this recording later, let me know how the video looked, how the audio sounded, and then please drop in the comments, just so I know you're there, what synergy means to you. And if you've got value out of this thing, please share it with someone that you know could benefit. And my goal is to empower, everyone I possibly can. A big focus now is on hockey players, but it's not just hockey players, but it's coaches, it's leaders, it's organizations, it's parents, anybody involved in hockey, or anybody involved in self-development that is wanting to better themselves, or leadership development. So if you found value, please kindly share with someone else. Oh, I see some people popping on now. I was about ready to sign off. Well, who's ever popping on, I can't see who it is, but if you would kindly share where you're watching this from, and your name and where you're watching it from. Therefore, I know, because I'm broadcasting out to several different platforms, and I'm really kind of testing this particular live streaming platform. So, they popped off. All right. Okay. Well, if you found value, please share this. And man, we're going to keep doing this in order to get the message out to as many people as possible. Thank you so very much for your time, everyone. I appreciate it. God's blessings, God's continued blessings to you and your loved ones. And until we talk again, you get out there and do your best. And I promise you'll be your very best. Have blessed, everybody. God bless. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.